morning.
Morning. So many topics on the agenda, but I would like to say that, like 87 years ago, before the Second World War, we are standing in front of strategic choice to let the aggressor to escalate the violence and fear, or to stop it, to paralyze its ability to intimidate us, and to build a credible wall of defense separating Europe and Russian Federation. In the short run, we have to support Ukraine, and this is absolutely obvious that Ukraine needs our military assistance, Ukraine needs ammunition, long-range missiles, and we are ready to provide it. We should increase the pressure on Russia, imposing the 17th package of sanctions, including LNG imports, more banks. And Lithuania proposes to set the orientation date of possible membership of Ukraine in the European Union, 2030, January 1st. It would encourage our friends Ukrainians to proceed faster because I know their ability to implement all the necessary reforms, even under very complicated circumstances during the war. In the middle run, of course, it's important to use this precious time Ukraine is buying for us in order to strengthen our military capabilities, and I welcome European Commission's proposal, Rearm Europe. We have to rearm ourselves, because otherwise we will be the next victim of Russian aggression. And 150 billion euros is an important element of this package. I welcome also the national escape clause, which is important especially for a country like Lithuania, which has quite low level of national debt to GDP ratio, so we have fiscal room for maneuver to use these financial resources and to rearm ourselves. And of course other steps, especially increasing our competitiveness in the long run, are important. My country benefited from the single market even more than from the structural and cohesion funds. We can calculate it, and the outcome is clear. Single market has a huge potential, but so far this potential is not used to the full extent. There are still many barriers, limitations, especially in the free movement of services, and we have to open this window and to use the potential to the full extent. And all other measures, MFF, next financial perspective, very important. We have a broad range of goals, but I think the size of the budget, 1% of gross national income, is too small in order to successfully deal with all these objectives ahead of us. Military mobility, reconstruction of Ukrainian economy, competitiveness, strengthening of our defense and industry, all these goals should be financed adequately, and I think we have to start a very serious discussion about the next MFF. So this is from my side.
The
President, that the EU is doing enough. I mean, Trump and Putin are basically creating a new world order where the EU seems to want to secure the eastern flank with paper.
You know, our leadership depends not on our rhetoric or speeches. Our leadership depends on our decisions. And I look forward that we are able to take those decisions. I am talking about the last European Council, I'm talking about today's European Council, if we take the decisions. If we fill the gap which exists, especially because of new priorities of US administration, then we will get this role of leadership naturally, very naturally. But we have to do it, because otherwise, if we don't act and we only talk, we have nice time in the discussions club, this is not enough in order to be leaders.